Hi, welcome to Pointing Out, a production of RevTalk TV. I'm Salene Griffith, and with me here is Fridal. For those of you who don't know who Fridal is, an opera singer, world-renowned opera singer. Guess where she's from? Right here, Trinidad and Tobago. And welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, thank you.
So tell me, who is Fridal?
Well, Fridal is a dramatic soprano. And she was trained at the Royal College of Music in England. And she is the inventor of a very exciting venture by the name of CalypsOpera.
CalypsOpera. Wow. CalypsOpera. So that is incorporating our own culture into what you do, which is opera.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Of Bee's Melody by the Lord Kitchener. That was so beautiful. I really liked it, and particularly that one, because Bee's Melody is something that you hear a lot with the steel pans, and you have done a lot of work with well-known steel orchestras.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Actually, I had the privilege of working with practically all of them.
Right.
The top bands.
You see, steel pan music is so classical. So to incorporate that with the opera music, I can see the fusion taking place there, and it's so beautiful that you can take calypso music, the calypso music of yesteryear. I mean, it's still so current. It's still so beautiful. It's still such a talent. It's an art form. So tell me, where do you see CalypsOpera fitting into Trinidad Carnival?
Into Trinidad's
Carnival? Post-Carnival?
Well, I think that it's probably post-Carnival because, as you know, Carnival, we're too busy having a good time, you know. That famous word whining,
yes,
and things like that. We're
I
enjoying
can't
that
whining to opera.
Well, I don't know about that, and why not?
Hey, it's always the first time.
It's always the first time. CalypsOpera is the first time,
it's
so
true,
therefore,
it's true.
Yeah. And so I think that I would like at least the post-carnival concerts to concentrate on CalypsOpera because, for example, what I discovered was that so many of the calypsos, we sing it to a very fast rhythm, and we don't really hear the words. You know, you take a calypso like Dingoli, Shadow's Dingoli, we don't realize, a lot of us, that the words are amazing, you know.
Okay.
Music sweet, music sweet, music sweet. Usually, we'll sing the one who invented music and got to be time, got to be the one.
Let me see if I can do it.
And then it goes in Dingoli, Dingoli. But I'm saying Dingoli.
Wow.
Dingoli. You're enjoying yourself a little too much.
I am. It sounds so beautiful.
Well, this is it.
It sounds so beautiful.
And then you've got other calypsos, for example, that you can do even more. You can embellish them, like the Symphony in G.
Okay.
The end where it goes. That is it. You know that part of Symphony in G. So that is actually what I've done is I've introduced the style of Mozart, somewhat of Mozart or Handel, and the real classical composers, and have blended it into our calypsos.
Yeah, and that also helps the listener to really take in the music, because when you hear someone singing opera, it just naturally captures your attention.
Well, I've had to slow down some of the calypsos, but that is not always necessary. I mean, I experimented a bit with with Bunji's differentology.
Oh, I heard that.
The girls and wine on star. We have the drinks now.
Critics, you know. But I try to keep it in that fast rhythm.
Okay.
In that fast sense, so that people wouldn't think it. It's just that with the human voice, doing the style of opera in that is what is so different. But I think that it's time that people get away from thinking that classical music or opera is something out of their reach.
Right.
Because it's right there. And opera is representative of life.
Okay.
It's a representative of life. You go to the opera, you go to the opera. A particular opera can be about anything.
Right.
Music in the atmosphere. Sweet music is everywhere.
So poetic.
Even in the dark, in a park, a blind man can write a melody.
Yes.
Now we're taking that, because I sang that very slowly, to bring out to the audience the fact of those words that are so meaningful.
Wow.
You take B's melody, so we've gone from serious, from the heart, talking about God who has created everything, to humor.
Yes.
Right?
All in one. Did you all hear that? You all need to check it out. You all need to check that out. I have never seen a bee sing so dainty before. But tell me, how is the rest of our music fraternity here, particularly the Calypsonians and the soca artists and stuff? Because you sampled with Bunji's differentology, so you're more into the modern stuff as well. How do they receive your art form?
Well, of course, we're quite an opinionated people, as you can fairly quite imagine.
Yes.
But I think in the music fraternity, the composers that have written these calypsos, I think they're quite excited about it.
Okay.
Because it's anything to promote their music, really. The Lord Kitchener, who I met some years ago, quite a few years ago, I remember doing a tribute to him at the La Jolla Auditorium with Relator playing the guitar for me.
Right.
It's actually probably the first time I ever sang The Carnival is Over, Symphony in G, and the Pan in A minor. And it was really exciting because the Lord Kitchener, as I said, was in the audience. And I after performing it, it really went straight to my heart, because he actually stood up.
Wow.
After I sang The Carnival is Over, and gave me a standing ovation and great applause. And we have to get away from the fact that opera is only for a certain class of
people.
Because going back again, trying to explain and trying to educate the public, opera is life. Opera is a story about all the emotions that is included in the word life, whether it be joy, sadness, life, death, humor, everything. It's a story. It's a story that is surrounded itself with music. So don't think that you are not, don't think that you're an alien, you know, in a completely different part of the world and not emerged in the opera itself, because that's what it is.
Well, I want to tell you that we at RevTalk TV, we want to encourage you, and we are here with you, side by side with you, because this is something big, Trinidad and Tobago. This is something to look out for. It's beautiful, it's new, so keep an open mind and enjoy Anne Fridal in CalypsOpera. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Thank you.
The sea, I found myself confronted Berlin.